airport. Yeah, airport. So bus number 8702哈，8702. Yeah, 8702. Yeah, so please remember our bus number. Because here the bus is owned by the government, so if the same company, the bus outside the color, the characters, the name, all the same, only the plate number. Yeah, only the difference is the plate number. So please remember our plate number. And during the trip, if you need any help in Beijing, you tell me. I will try my best to help you. Now because it's very late, middle night, yeah, so we directly go back to the hotel. You have a good rest, and we will start our program in the morning at 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock we will start our program. We will change for a little bit. Yeah, we will change for a little bit. We will go to Temple of Heaven. Yeah, Temple of Heaven in the morning, and then we go for lunch. And after lunch, we go to Tian An Men Square and Forbidden City. Yeah, so this is our program. So we will start program at 10 o'clock in the morning. And please go to the restaurant at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock this morning, the hotel will arrange our breakfast at 9 o'clock. And tomorrow morning, I will tell you the time. Yeah, they will arrange the group breakfast. Yeah, at 9 o'clock. So please don't go there early or late. Yeah, on time. Thank you for your cooperation. And Beijing is the biggest city in China. Here, Beijing is 16,800 square kilometers. Biggest city. I think we will make the trip Beijing or Shanghai. Shanghai, lots of the tourists have been to Shanghai. They said, oh, Shanghai is a big city, but compared with Beijing, still small. Shanghai is only 40% of Beijing. Beijing to be the capital city in China since from Ming Dynasty. In the year 1421, yeah, 1421, since from the Ming Dynasty, Ming, Qing, then Communist Party, yeah. But during the time we have after the Qing Dynasty until to the Communist Mao Zedong, he formed the Republic of China. We had the Civil War and the war with Japan, First World War and the Second World War, yeah. So then Communist Party until now to be the capital city in China, almost 600 years, yeah, almost 600 years. So we have a very rich history in Beijing. Yeah. So during those days, our program we will cover all the famous sightseeing place in Beijing city. Yeah. So today the city tour, Tian An Men Square, Forbidden City, Temple of Heaven, and the day after tomorrow we will go to Great Wall, yeah, Great Wall of China, and the last day we will go to like the Summer Palace, so like the Panda, some places we will go to visit. Yeah. And Beijing now the temperature, yeah, like just now it's 11 degrees. It's quite different with Manila. It's quite cold, 20 degrees difference. Yeah. Manila is about 30 summer season, and now it's almost the end of the autumn season. Like last year in November, we got snow here. Yeah, just at the beginning of November, but not in the October. Yeah. So the temperature change very fast. Every day going down. Every day going down. Yeah. So like today, maximum temperature is 11, and the minimum is 9 degrees. So you will feel cold in the morning, yeah, maybe a little bit warm in the noon. Yeah, but today and tomorrow, yesterday and today, we got raining, yeah, raining day. So you will feel a little bit cold. So Tian An Men Square, Forbidden City, and also long walk. So I suggest you wear the rubber shoes. Tian An Men Square, Forbidden City, we will walk almost 4 to 5 kilometers long. Yeah, 4 to 5 kilometers long. It's a long walk. Yeah, no choice. The driver, he will drop us near to the Tian An Men Square, and then he will pick up us out of the Forbidden City. Yeah, all the tourists that come to here have to walk, and especially like yesterday, last 2 days, the Philippine the president in Beijing. Yeah, tomorrow, today, actually today, he will go back to Philippines. Yeah, so they did the control. So Tian An Men Square in the morning to be closed. Yeah, not open to the public. Yeah, so like when some officials come to Beijing, yeah, we often to do some control. Yeah, so Beijing is a political center. Yeah, political center in China, culture and political center. And so you wear the rubber shoes because it's a long walk. All the sightseeing places in Beijing huge. Yeah, smallest is the Tian An Men Square, 44 hectares. Yeah, this is the smallest one. Like the Forbidden City, almost 2 times bigger than the Tian An Men Square. Summer Palace, Temple of Heaven, all 7 times bigger than the Tian An Men Square. Yeah, it's lots of walking in Beijing. Yeah, so I suggest you today and tomorrow, because 2 days, this one day is a long walk, and the second day we go to climb the wall. Yeah, go to climb up the mountain. Yeah, so no, if you like the girls, no skirt, very short one. Yeah, like the pants. Yeah, and the rubber shoes. So the temperature is not very high. Yeah, so wearing more clothes and drink more water, because Beijing the weather is very dry here. Yeah, in the room every day they have 2 bottles of the mineral water, and if you get more, you can go to the convenience shop to buy some water. You just go to buy the bottle of the water. But in Beijing here, we can see the city is very nice place to visit, and also safe. Even like now, if you walk along of the street, it's not really dangerous, but pickpocket anywhere in the world. And also be careful of the street seller, because our street seller is all the street seller in Beijing here. I think it's all in China. It's illegal. Yeah, all the street seller, even the street food, they selling the food on the street. This is illegal. So be careful of the street seller, because sometimes you buy something from them, they will charge you in fake money. Yeah, they will charge you in fake money. So please be careful. If you really want to buy something like the souvenirs, or you want to need umbrella or raincoat to buy from them, please pay them exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like 5 yuan, you just give them 5 yuan. Don't let them charge for you. And if you want to go somewhere at night, actually Beijing, we don't have too much nightlife. We don't have too much nightlife. Most of the people, we used to sleep early. 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30, 10 around 10 o'clock, people go to bed, to sleep. But in the morning, you can see a lot of the people, they walk along of the street, they go to the parks near to their house to do some exercise. So it's very healthy. Very pay more attention about of the body health. So the people, not too much nightlife. But if you want go somewhere at night, you can take taxi. Our taxi, later on the way you can see it. Normally 2 colors. One is yellow or with blue, or yellow with green, or yellow with like this one. You can see like this one on the top with a light on the top. This is our government taxi. You take this kind of the taxi to go somewhere, and don't discuss the price with the taxi driver, because all the taxi here we have a meter. So you just pay for the meter. But when you pay for the driver, if the driver they ask you to change money, for example, if you pay him in 100 yuan, if he asks you to change a new one for you, because they will say your money is a fake, you change another new one for me, don't change. Don't change. You tell him, I have only 100 yuan. If you want to get it, you get it. If you don't want to get, okay, I don't pay you, because your money I'll get it from the bank. Bank no fake money. From the bank no fake money. Because if they ask you change, it means they want to change your money from the real to the fake. So don't change the money for the taxi driver. Be careful. But Beijing is a safe place. Walk along of the street, not too bad. Not too bad. But for the street seller, if you don't want to buy, don't ask them price. Don't ask them price. If you ask them price, they will follow you all the time. We call them plaster. So be careful of them. Be careful. Put your bags always in front of you, and take off your belongings, especially your passport, because today we go to visit Tian An Men Square. Tian An Men Square, just in case, sometimes for security. So the policeman, they will check the personal ID. Foreigners, they will ask for the passport. So please take your passport, just in case. If they need it, you show for them. If they don't need it, you just put inside of your bag. Later we need your passport to do check-in. All the passport, I need to collect it and to do the check-in. Morning, I will give it for you. Because I think they have to scan for sometimes to scan the passport. So later, in the morning before we leave, I will give it for you. And here the language, Beijing, the language in China, not only Beijing, for the foreigners will a little bit difficult. Who can speak in Mandarin? Nobody speak in Mandarin. Who can? Nobody. Only English. All Filipino. No Filipino Chinese in our group. Filipino Chinese in Fukien. For us, we speak Mandarin. Mandarin is our national language. Like me, Fukien cannot understand. Just like another foreigner language. It's just one of the dialect in the Fujian province or in Taiwan. So our national language is Mandarin. For English, it's not everybody can speak. Not everybody. I'm not sure for this hotel they can speak or not. I'm not sure. But most of the people here cannot. So this you will get trouble if you really get lost. So please get a hotel card. Just in case if you get lost, because I told you Beijing, the sightseeing place is really very big. Very big. For example, if you get lost in the Forbidden City, we cannot find you because in the Forbidden City it's 8,000 rooms inside. We really cannot find you. You just go out of the exit. You just ask somebody to call me. And to get a taxi from the sightseeing place, go back to the hotel. So I hope you can follow me all the time. We go all the way together. We go all the way together because it's very difficult for you to communicate with the local people. Local people is very difficult. We have the English is one of the subjects. It's compulsory subject, but English is not really necessary here. If you work in the company or if you work in the government, English really not necessary. So most of the people, like my friend, because we are different major, we work in the different place. So most of my friends, they don't practice English, so forgot already. So it's not really they don't learn or something. They learn, but they don't use. Maybe you ask them to read the book, they can understand, but they don't practice oral English. So the oral English is not really so good. Later I can give you my cell phone number. You can save my cell phone number, and just in case if you need help or got lost, you can call me. You can call me. And for the Wi-Fi in the hotel, they have free Wi-Fi in the hotel, but Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google, Yahoo cannot use in China. All those cannot use in China, blocked already. So we use our local. You can use WhatsApp. WhatsApp can, and WeChat can. WeChat, and similar with the Facebook. Here we use Weibo. Weibo. Similar with the Facebook. So it means the money can go to our company's pocket. Don't get for the other countries. So this is why the Chinese government is the most rich government in the world. So we don't have Facebook, we don't have Yahoo. Few years ago we have Yahoo and Google, but now closed, forbidden already. And the YouTube cannot. We have a similar one is the Youku. Youku is similar with YouTube.